Were you surprised to seeing a Kingdom Hearts 2 video at 12 noon instead of a review? I needed a bit of time to get it done. And thankfully now that I have the time, may as well get started. This is MegamanNG and we are back with another TMNT Season 1 episode review. This week we're going to be talking about Episode 9 of Season 1, The Gauntlet. Here's the deal, I'll provide my summary as well as some of the things that I enjoyed. And 9 episodes in, I'm already loving it. Let's get started. It's another day in New York City, and out of the blue, the Turtles get word that a mutant pigeon is chasing April. They get a message from Pete in regards to April's father. So the Turtles commence a rescue operation to save him. But they learn that the Krang plan to detonate a mutagen bomb on half the city. And as if that wasn't enough, they also got to deal with Bradford, Xever, and even the Shredder. The odds are stacked against them. Can the Turtles be able to overcome this gauntlet of epic proportions? And yeah, it was a gauntlet because let's be honest, the episode was majorly action-packed. It was an action-packed episode from start to finish. What began as a simple rescue mission turned into an all-out showdown. And yeah, it was an intense showdown to say the least. Shredder appears once again, but this time we actually get to see how dangerous he is. He is no joke. You guys already know the 87 Shredder was a joke. The 2003 Shredder was dangerous. The 2012 one puts them both to shame, and he is very dangerous. He puts up more of a fight than what Bradford and Xever could do. Oh, and speaking of which, they're back once more, but they suffer a fate far worse. Because, well, after Bradford pretty much stabs the bomb with the mutagen bomb, they pretty much get consumed by mutagen, and they end up transforming into mutants. Bradford ends up getting turned into Dog Pound. My guess pretty much the last thing he touched was a dog. While Xever, on the other hand, Fish Face. And how it came about was just gruesome. In regards to Dog Pound, this is actually the first mutation he suffers. It isn't until later in Season 3 where he suffers another one and turns into Razar. But that will be discussed when that moment comes. But yeah, a fitting punishment for these two since they failed so much. But I feel personally, this also cements that, well, Dog Pound and Fish Face may probably be a bigger threat than they were human. Who knows? And as I mentioned regarding the Shredder, yeah, he was a force to be reckoned with. He kicked the Turtles' butt hard, and the action scenes that came from it are just phenomenal to look at. They were just phenomenal. And the big fight happened in the roof. It reminded me of the first issue of the Mirage comics when the Turtles had a fight against the Shredder on a rooftop. The same as it was in the 2003 series, though it was a bit less violent. Here, it was just as violent, just as intense, but the ending was, well, the Turtles got away. Shredder was about to defeat them, but in the end, the Turtles got away. They were lucky to survive, but in the end, their victory was anything but. They try to save April's dad, but, well, he ends up getting kidnapped by the Krang. And April is pretty much hurt by it all. The episode's end has already proof of it, especially with Splinter saying that they must now declare war on the Foot Clan. And I feel this is also pretty much an omen to what happens in the next episode. You'll see what I mean. Favorite moments for me, most of the action was insane, the rescue operation being one of them, as well as the fights between the Turtles against Bradford and Xever, as well as the Shredder. Not to mention the Turtles were really tense, especially with Donnie trying to disable the mutagen bomb. And in regards to the mutagen bomb, I'm beginning to be reminded of the Tales of the TMNT series finale. But what am I to say? Honestly, what am I to say? All I can say is that the episode was a pretty action-packed one. I loved it, it was intense, it was emotional, and the ending was just a real big downer. Not that it would matter because now that we see Shredder as a threat, Shredder won't stop until the Turtles are taken down. And believe me, it's going to be a very long fight. My overall rating for it will be in the description, but I will say that this episode was excellent. It was excellent, it was awesome. We finally get to see Shredder in action. The episode's action-packed. There was some humor, but the action really exploded all throughout. It was insane. But yeah, what more can I say? Next episode is going to be intense. Even more intense than the last one. But I'll be providing my thoughts there on episode 10, Panic in the Sewers. So yeah, this is not much of an episode review. I am running for time, but I gotta hopefully next week when I do more of these, I'll make sure to pretty much take my time and get it done. So that's pretty much it for this episode review. If you guys have seen it, please be sure to let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit the like button. It really does mean a lot to me. Later today, I will be providing my thoughts on episode 10, Panic in the Sewers, so look forward to that. This is Mega Man NG signing off. Peace out. Boo Yakasha!